Canned seafood's come a long way, and since crab meat is my favorite seafood, I've been testing the options, and I think I figured out the best ones. Because when it's good, it's sweet and rich and turns everything into something kind of fancy, and I can keep a can in the fridge for impromptu decadence. Welcome to Cooking Companion TV. I'm Jenna, and we're talking about the best tinned crab meat with a few recipes to explore the varieties of meats. Think crab brandade, Vietnamese-Style Crab Salad, and the forever classic crab cakes. Baked, not fried. So let's talk about the price of canned crab meat and why there is such a broad range of pricing. Tinned crab meat can range anywhere from $4 to $40, even $65 to $70 a can. What you're really paying for is the type of crab, the amount of processing, and where it's from. Not all crab is created equal. The types that I've been buying have ranged from $20 to $65 a can, and I source mine from HMart and oceanbox.com. There is an affiliate link in the description, by the way, for Oceanbox. So here are a few suggestions for buying the really tasty varieties and storing tinned crab meat once you get home. First, read the label. Look for swimming crab, often labeled as Portunus pelagicus. This is blue swimming crab. I've seen it most often produced in Indonesia. It has this naturally buttery sweetness with a super clean finish. If you've had snow crab or king crab legs, the meat is even sweeter than snow crab and meatier than king crab. Both of those are cold water crab. Blue swimming crab is a warm water crab. Now pay attention when shopping for tinned crab meat. Read the fine print because there is a red swimming crab from China that is not as high quality as the blue swimming crab. There are also tinned crab from New England and Maryland, and I haven't had those yet. Second, go for pasteurized, not preserved. And this one here has a preservative to prevent struvite crystals, which is a natural occurrence, and it's fine to eat, but it looks like glass shards, so I appreciate that they want to prevent that. Third, storage matters. Pasteurized cans must be refrigerated, even unopened. I learned this the very putrid way. And once it's opened, try to use it within 1 to 2 days. And if it happens to go longer, just smell it for an off scent. And if it's slimy, don't risk it. Also stored in an airtight glass container, not the can. So here's a quick breakdown of the types of crab meat you'll see in cans. Colossal. These gorgeous pieces are about 2 inches long. Ginormous, I believe, is the technical term. It comes from the muscle of the back swimmer fins. Only 2 per crab. If this were chicken, this would be the coveted oyster meat on the back. Jumbo lump. These are big whole pieces from the swimmer fins. Gorgeous texture, perfect for crab cakes or just perched on eggs. About 1 inch long. Lump, still chunky, but smaller pieces. Great for salads and dips for a little texture, but not too chunky. Claw has a more shredded appearance and is great in soups, stir fries, or brandade. Colloidal or special. This is finely shredded meat, usually best for mixing into fillings like stuffed mushrooms or crab rangoon. I have not used this. I haven't actually seen it myself. With the types of crab meat I have had, I played with a few recipes. First, crab brandade. Now, brandade is whipped potatoes, usually made with cod. It is creamy and garlicky and rich. This is mashed potatoes, fancy cousin, and it's eaten like a dip. I use claw meat here because I wanted a mild crab flavor and I wanted the meat to fall apart and fully integrate into the whipped potatoes. Vietnamese-Style Crab Salad. When I made this recipe, I wanted umami fish sauce, sweet crab, and a little tang from lime juice, all wrapped up in a crisp lettuce leaf and a side of margarita. I used lump crab meat for this salad recipe. Classic crab cakes. I have used both colossal and jumbo lump crab with minimal filler because the crab is the star. My recipe is baked, not fried, and I created this recipe for oceanbox.com. Now, links to all these recipes are in the video description below. Lump meat would work well in an omelet too. By the way, I'm Jenna and I make food videos for a living, focusing on fanciful food for playful people like us. If food is your emotional support animal, join me and subscribe to the channel. This is the 3rd episode in my Hero series where I take deep dives on single ingredients with an anchor episode like this, and then I demo with 3 recipes. So let me know in the comments, what ingredients should we feature next? I've covered truffles and a little on caviar. On my list is botarga, scallops, steak, or something totally unexpected like pistachios. I'm taking votes in the comments below, so pitch in your thoughts. Okay, that's it for this Hero episode for tinned crab meat. All the recipes are linked below, and I'll see you in the next one.